Hey people, Luzabago here. We are making dinner in our tiny little skillet. We do have a bigger one on us, but we did not bring it with us, so tonight we are cooking in our little skillet.
Yeah, we have a big flat griddle, but the flat griddle has no sides. And I tend to make a mess with that thing. So, this is our little skillet. And this is pretty functional. And pretty small. I mean, my hand covers the whole thing, you know?
We are making pork. We used the garlic and herb butter.
I've already fried up some onions, threw them in here. We already did one pan into here. I'm about to throw some barbecue sauce on there. And we got ourselves some rolls over here. So we're going to do some pulled pork sandwiches.
And we grabbed ourselves some coleslaw to have with it.
Which we've already started tearing into a little bit. Because we're not good at waiting.
No, we are not.
I don't want to put too much barbecue sauce in. Not quite sure what too much is going to be.
That's okay. That's what I used either coleslaw or mashed potatoes for, is when you put too much barbecue sauce into something. Helps blend it out.
Yeah, but we don't have mashed taters right now.
That's what I'm using the coleslaw for.
We need to get a little tiny spatula.
Yeah.
Because I'm always afraid I'm going to scratch this thing up too bad. And the big spatula it's too big.
Do you want a plastic fork? Would you like a plastic fork?
At this point, no.
One of the reasons why we did this is because, one, we haven't done it in a cooking video in a while, but two, we have also been asked to do a cooking video, and a lot of people ask how we cook in here.
Very tightly. Very tightly. And we make a big mess, usually. Try not to, but you can't avoid it.
We try not to.
You try not to, but...
That's why I let him cook most of the time, because I make a bigger mess.
Got too many onions.
Oh yeah, we also fried up some onions to put in here. Yummy.
Are all the lights up front? They are, aren't they?
All the what?
All the brake lights and all. We'll do that in another video. We picked up parts for the truck, and at some point we'll show you guys. Probably show you when I'm putting them on.
Yeah, we picked up the third light, the third backlight, and 2 trailer lights to go on the back.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much done.
Looks pretty much done to me.
Yeah, we got most of this done before starting the video. That way you guys didn't have to sit here and watch us fiddle around with it forever. So we went ahead and got half of it already done. We got an onion chopped up in the bowl. Half of the cans in there already. This is the other half of the can. We got the rolls already set up. So, try not to make too much of a mess. Try not to like make it too long of a cooking video because we can drag some stuff out. Kind of good at that sometimes.
This one likes to talk a lot.
Oh, look who's talking. Hey, people. I know I'm going to be the one that's usually on here talking, and you might think that Faye's a quiet type. But anybody that knows her knows otherwise. She just gets camera shy. Usually I can't get a word in edgewise. So, the more comfortable she gets, the more like, the more she's like one of those little dolls with the little pull string that she just keeps pulling herself. Alright, I'm going to call that done. Let's see if I can do this without dropping it everywhere.
It's actually pretty good. They make pork and beef.
Pork and beef.
They make pork. They also make beef right in a can. You just take it out, cook it up, and you can add whatever you want to it. Barbecue sauce, whatever. It's actually really, really good.
Alright, now I gotta figure out where I can put this thing. Oh, I need that fork. Give me that fork back.
I would definitely add a little bit more barbecue sauce to that.
Yeah.
Good old Bullseye original.
Yeah, that's what we grabbed. Bullseye.
Bullseye everyday original.
And for the butter we used for the for our onions is the Land O'Lakes garlic and herb. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's got all kinds of flavor. Yeah, I'm dropping it.
It's okay. I'll clean it up later.
trying not to make too much of a mess. But you know I'm gonna.
That's actually really good.
You go with that?
Maybe a smidgen more barbecue.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
A smidgen?
You can add more barbecue sauce, that's fine.
A smidgen?
Okay, maybe a little bit more than a smidgen. There you go. That should be good.
Alright. So we were able to hit the laundromat last night, get our entire duffel bag full of clothes cleaned. That was awesome. Everything smells like fabric softener now, which is pretty nice. What else? That's pretty much it. I mean, as far as wanting to get into, yesterday we were able to go around and drop some stuff off to several different people, which was also good. I mean, I might end up dropping this. These were the biggest rolls I could find over at the store that's near here. If I could have found bigger rolls, I'd have gotten them.
For other people that have watched our videos, yeah, if he could have found bigger rolls, we would have been making homers.
Or just one big homer.
Mm-hmm.
Which is basically a Simpsons reference. It just means a really big sandwich that Homer would eat. Now, do you want your coleslaw on it, or do you want
That's
it
what I was
on the side?
On the side is what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll put that up there for you. There you go.
Nice, yummy, yummy.
Yeah. All right. Not sure if that's the train or if that's the trucks over at BJ's. I can't quite tell.
I can't either.
I knew that squealing brake noise earlier was the train. That might might be too much. I don't know. Oh no, I'm still flinging stuff. Getting into a food fight with myself.
That's not very good in a small area like this, honey.
I know. I can't help it. I'm not good with this whole domestication thing, using utensils. Yeah, I'm going to call that good. Oh, you want me to put that on my plate?
Or whatever you want to put it. On top of the plate. On the plate. On top of your sandwich. Whatever you want to put
really
it.
Not that much. There, I'll give you a... Yeah, I'm taking the rest.
Go right ahead.
Considering you got more of it before we even started.
Okay.
I'll take that net. Get it out.
There we go. Nice and yummy.
Oh, yeah. Alright, people. Just a quick little, quick little cooking video. Just to show you. We do have ways of cooking. The skillet's just one of them. We got the microwave underneath the bed. We got the big griddle. And we also have a little George Foreman with us. Little guy, a little bit bigger than that. But it's more than enough to get the job done. So.
And we also have a toaster oven.
A toaster oven.
And a toaster.
And a toaster.
And a coffee maker.
And a coffee maker. Yeah, all of that we carry around in this house with us. It's mostly up front right now. As well as like all of our bags, all of our extra food, all of like my tools. I got 2 tool bags up there. I got just a whole bunch of stuff. It's the whole front of the truck's pretty much filled up right now. And that's pretty much the way it always is, unless we got to drive around. And for all of those who have like come up and talked to us in person, in real life, like we'll open up the house and show it off to them, and this whole area back here, all the way up to about here, is filled, just packed. And the whole bed's filled with stuff. But right now, when we're chilling, hanging out in the house, all that stuff's got to go up front. Eventually, we will add on the grandma's attic. And we're hoping to add a little trailer to the back of this thing at some point. That way we don't have to keep moving stuff back and forth. We could just leave the stuff on the trailer and go get what we want out of it. Eventually that will happen. We've been choosing to keep underneath of the bed pretty much empty, other than we have our big speaker on my side and we have microwave over on Faye's side. The reason we keep underneath of the bed empty, we mostly do it during the winter because we put the heater up underneath the bed, so it heats up the bed and all of that hot air has to like circulate through and come up this opening here. And doing it that way, like, heat rises, cold air falls. So we heat up all that air down there, and it keeps the whole house warm. If we put the heater out here, like, all of that heat goes pretty much straight up. And when you go to put your feet down on the floor, your feet are just like ice cold. So that's why we heat up under the bed. We just let nature do the circulation. So that works out for us the best. So far, we've tried every different method. We've tried hanging the heater on the wall. We've tried hanging the heater on the door. We've tried everywhere. We've tried having multiple little heaters. But come to find out, we just ended up settling on this guy right here, which is more than enough to heat up the whole house. And we only ever really put it on the first setting, just on level 1. We put it about halfway, and that's got it covered. When we get in here and we're really cold, we'll bring the heater out here, set it up either on the toilet or on one of these, turn it up to 2, and just like stick our hands in front of it just to warm us up. Then once we get warm enough, it goes right back underneath. Because if we're that cold, the whole house is that cold. So we need to heat the whole thing up. But anyway, I don't want to go on too much about a heater. So we love you guys, and we will see you in the next video.
Later.
Later.